What's up?
Okay, fantastic, fantastic. Good evening, everyone. My name is Mohammed Suleiman. I'll be your pilot for tonight's session. I'm excited to be here. We're going to learn a whole lot. So this is the moment where I'll tell everybody to send this link to someone. Okay, send this link to someone, let them join, and also benefit from the session. Okay, send this link to someone so they can also benefit from the session. Okay, so if you can hear me loud and clear, please type in where you are joining us from. Lagos, Abuja, where are you joining us from? Where are you joining us from? Where are you joining us from? Type it in the chat. Let me type mine. Let me type mine. So I'm gonna type Lagos. Okay, which is joining in from Enugu. All right. So type it in chat, Kwara State. Kwara State, Olabode Gideon. I know one Olabode Gideon. Are you in Ilorin specifically? Correct me if I'm wrong. This could be a coincidence. We could have met before. It's possible that we had met before. Okay? All right. Um, Abia State, Grace, Calabar State. Um, that's who is that? I think that's Onyema, if I'm correct. All right, Port Harcourt. Oh, yes, I'm in Ilorin. Probably we've met before. Okay, I know you Gideon in Ilorin. I was at Ilorin back then when we met, but what are the chances that it was you? We'll see. All right, so guys, you're all welcome. Like I said, send this link to someone because we're gonna learn something fantastic tonight. Okay, something fantastic. We'll be talking about some of the careers that will put you on the fast lane um, into tech in 2026. So it's like a hack or a shortcut, if you want to call it so. Okay. So I know majority of us are joining in for the first time. Am I correct? If you are joining in for the first time, type first time. So I know you are joining in for the very first time. First time. Okay, fantastic. So because of the first timers in the house, I will do a little bit of introduction. Okay. I'll do a little bit of introduction. I'm going to share my screen. We'll do a little bit of introduction. You get to know who we are here at 10 Analytics Business, and you get to know a little bit more about me. Okay. And we can go from there. So once I share my screen and you can see my screen, I would want you to type crystal clear. Okay. I want you to type crystal clear in the chat so that I know for sure that you can actually see my screen, so that I know for sure that you can actually see my screen. Crystal clear. Fantastic. Okay. All right. Crystal clear. Brilliant. So today we're going to discuss the fastest tech careers to enter in 2026. So if you don't get into tech, what are the career paths you should actually consider right now? Okay, but like I said, we'll go into introduction first. So who are we here at 10 Analytics Business? So what we do here is very simple. Okay, here at 10 Analytics Business, we help businesses, organizations, and individuals like yourselves get started in AI. Okay, so we are in 2026, and the talks around AI is increasingly growing. Okay, so many people I saw a post today. So many people are talking about AI, while so few people are actually building with AI. So they placed two pictures. It was picture of a gym. The one on the right, the gym is heavily filled, while the one on the left, an empty gym. And they labeled it people talking about AI and people actually building with AI. So very few people are actually building with AI, while so many people are talking about AI. Okay, and the conversation is going on and on. Oh, AI is going to replace us, this and that. Uh, but what we've done here at Analytics Business is to provide that platform where whether you're a business or you're an individual or a group, you can launch your career into the tech space via AI. And we have top professionals who will be working with you. Okay, and we've existed for over half a decade now. And in this space of time, we've been able to help quite a lot of Africans transition into the tech ecosystem. So a little bit about myself. As you already know, my name is Mohammed Suleiman. By profession, I'm a data analyst, data scientist, and an AI expert. And I've been able to rack up quite a number of years of experience. And in those years, I've had the opportunity to work with one of Italy's largest luxury car brands, Alfa Romeo, USA. And I did that remotely from Lagos State. So if you are here and you are considering remote work, then count yourself to be in the right place. I've also been able to mentor quite a number of Africans into the tech space. And I've been a LinkedIn top data visualization voice. And guess what? I love to say this about myself. I transitioned into tech as well. My first degree was nothing related to data, nothing related to AI or data science. Okay, I had my first degree in mechanical engineering. All right, and I was able to transition into the tech space. And if I did that, then it means you can do it too. Now, while this session is ongoing, okay, if you look at the chart right now, you'd see the attendance form. So I'll be sharing quite a number of materials, including what I'm currently sharing. So if you want that you get these materials mailed to you directly, do well to fill out the attendance form via the chat. You'll see a link in a message starting with hello there. Kindly fill this attendance form to get access to the recording and resources used in this session. So ensure to click on that link, fill it out as we go on with the session. Okay. And once you're done, you can simply type done in the chat. Okay, you can simply type done in the chat so that we can um I can know that you have done the needful. Okay. So give me a thumbs up if we are together because we're about to get into it. We're about to get into it. And we're going to, like I said, we're going to build something together. Okay. We are going to build something together, something interesting. Okay. And you'd see how the landscape of AI and the opportunities have really changed. Okay. So guys, are we together? I've not seen any confirmation. Are we together? Type a yes in the chat if we are together. Are we together? Or are you busy filling out the attendance form? What's the case? All right. Yes, yes. Okay. I know. Blessing. Thank you very much. Okay. So that's a little bit about myself. Okay. I'll do thank you very much as well. I can see your responses. So we'll learn a little bit of things today. We'll build something. Okay, we'll actually build an AI product, maybe two, if time permits us, we could build two different AI products. Okay, and then more importantly, we'll discuss how can you position yourself in the economy, in the job economy right now, especially as a freelancer or somebody who wants to completely transition into the tech ecosystem. Okay, so I hope you're ready for this. I hope you're ready to build. I hope you are ready to build. I hope you're ready to build. Okay, so I can see, okay, more people responded. Evelyn, Ben, thank you very much. Okay, Kristen said done with the form. Brilliant. Brilliant one. All right. So let's go ahead. Now, we are in 2026. We're no longer in 2025. And you see, the way 2026 came very fast. January is gone, just like that. And, I was on the first day of February, I was thinking, did I really achieve my January goal? Okay. And as I was sitting thinking about that, I discovered that today is 4th of February. So February is already counting. So time is not waiting for you to even sit down and, in retrospect, to look at what you've achieved. So you have to always be proactive. Okay. You want to be 2 steps ahead so that you can actually, at the end of the day, fall back to say, oh, I think I achieved one or two things. So it's 2026 and the job market is no longer rewarding effort. So it's not about, oh, I apply to 100 job, one will click. No, that's not what works anymore. What the job market rewards is leverage. And the biggest leverage you can get now is artificial intelligence, AI. So let me paint the picture for you so that you see exactly what I'm talking about. How many of you know Mark Zuckerberg? What is he known for? How many of you know Mark Zuckerberg? What is he known for? Okay, I can see more people are saying so. Grace, um, Oraquilu, fantastic. Thank you very much for indicating down. So, what is Mark Zuckerberg known for? What is he known for? What is he known for? What is he known for? Somebody. Okay, Andrew. Okay, fantastic. So ensure if you're just joining us, ensure to fill out the attendance forms in the chat. Okay, you'll get access to the recording and all the resources that we will be doing. Okay, at the end of the session, you would also be able to ask me questions. Okay, but I need somebody to answer me. What is Mark? Or are you saying nobody here knows who Mark Zuckerberg is? Exactly, Grace. Thank you very much. Grace is like you're the only one in this session. I'm beginning to think that you're the only one in this session. Okay, but I'll allow others prove me wrong. All right. Facebook, I know. Thank you very much. All right. Ibrahim, very, very good. So, Mark Zuckerberg is known for Facebook. Okay. And one of the things he said late 2025, this was November 14. I want you to look at it. November 14, 2025. So, towards the end of the year last year, he said that in 2026, Meta will assess employee performance by AI-driven impact starting 2026. Which means, let me put it in simple English. It means that if you are an employee with Meta, you have to have one form of AI skill, or guess what? You are slowly getting walked out of the door. That's the simple English. Okay, start upskilling and making impact with AI, or you are walking out of the door. And so many other startups, so many other employers are talking the same. Okay. Employers are asking you now before they hire you, do you know what are the AI skills you know? And this is regardless of the job you apply to. They're asking, what AI skill do you have? Because they know that that directly translates into impact. Okay, revenue wise, cost wise, efficiency wise, and the list goes on and on. All right. So at the end of the day, that is the reason why Mark Zuckerberg has said it. Not only him, the Times of India has mentioned that McKinsey, and if you don't know McKinsey, McKinsey is one of the largest global management consulting firm. And they've said that, look, AI is not replacing our jobs. AI is only reshaping how we get stuff done. Okay. And I don't know if there's anybody here that have heard of Claude bots. Anybody here that has heard of Claude bots? It's one of the latest um AI agents that has been released. So if you say you've not heard of it, then I won't be surprised. Okay, but let me tell you what Claude bots can do. If you install Claude bots on your system, it's, it gains access to everything on your system and it can do stuff for you. Okay, you just chat with it on WhatsApp that, oh, kindly go to my Google Sheet, create this, and update. Once you're done, let me know and send an email to the CEO and it will do it. Okay? It would, and think of anything you can do on your system. Cloudbot will help you do it. Okay, it is amazing. It is amazing what AI can do these days. So it's just gonna change. It may look like, oh, are you saying AI has replaced us? Not necessarily, because you still be the brain behind it, right? And this was November 25, 2025. Okay, Fortune 500. They also said that, look, if you want to get promoted in your workplace, the easiest way is upskilling AI and use it to make impact. All right, upskilling AI and use it to make impact. This was November 26, 2025. So we are in 2026 now, and this is the year you are supposed to put all of this into action. Gartner is saying AI won't kill jobs, it would reshape 32 million jobs a year. Evelyn can't find the attendance form. Deborah, can you, or Blessing, can you provide the attendance form to Evelyn, please, via the chat? Thank you very much. So HR Drive is also saying nearly 4 in 10 companies will replace workers with AI. And when they say replace workers with AI, it is somebody like you that knows how to use AI that they're going to leverage, not necessarily an actual AI. Somebody, it's people like you and me that built all these AI systems that we're talking about. They didn't build themselves, even if arguably some AI systems can build AIs like themselves. So it's amazing what reality we find ourselves these days. So the question is no more, can you do the job? It is, can you do it 10 times faster? Okay, can you do it 10 times faster? Now the key steps for you is you want to, if you want to get break into the AI tech space, first is you want to attend relevant workshops. That's the first step. And this is the point where I'll congratulate each and every one of you here tonight. Okay, that you have successfully taken that first step. You just being here and filling the attendance form, you have completed that first step of attending the relevant workshop. Okay, because we're going to build stuff together. Okay, tonight we'll build something amazing together tonight, and you see exactly how it works. Okay, now step number two is you want to showcase project, which brings me to the next thing I want you to do after this session. Whatever we build tonight, I want you to post it on LinkedIn, tag me, tag Tenalytics Business, okay, and show to the world what you've been able to build, okay, in under a couple of minutes. So when I'm building, I would love you to build along with me. And Evelyn, the attendance is in the chat now, and any other person who needs the attendance is in the chat, okay? So somebody's writing on my screen. Please do not write on my screen, okay? So that we don't get distracted. Number three is you want to build work history. Now, this is where it start getting tricky. You may want to ask me, Mohammed, you said get work history. How will I get work history if I don't actually get the job itself? All right. So there are ways to get around this, and that's why we exist here at Tenalytics Business. And number four is continuous learning. Learning never actually stops. Okay. I was discussing with somebody the other day, and I told the person that, look, the rate at which new AI tools are sprouting up is faster is faster than how we can actually learn the AI tools. So you can as well just start learning it now because it's even worse if you're not learning any AI tool right now. Okay. And when I say AI tool, I'm not talking of ChatGPT. While ChatGPT is an AI, okay, it is one of the basic AI tools that you can learn how to use. Okay, you can learn how to use it for prompt engineering to get stuff. In fact, I would use ChatGPT tonight and one other AI tool to build something amazing. Okay, and you see how that works. You see why ChatGPT is like a basic. Now this is not to downplay ChatGPT, but It's one of the basic AI tools when it comes to actually getting stuff done. Okay. Then yeah, we get to the point where we build together. So I need to know that you fill the form. Okay, because again, if for some reason you are unable to build this tonight with me, then you'll be required to go to the recording to gain access to it and build your own and complete your post. Okay. So for the umpteenth time, have you filled the attendance form? Have you filled the attendance form? If no, please fill the attendance form. Okay, fill out the attendance form so we are all on same page. Fill out the attendance form so we are all on same page. Fill out the attendance form so we are all on the same page. Okay? It will be best if you grab your laptop now. Okay, if you're not with your laptop, you can grab it now. But it's something you can do on your phone. But I would always recommend a laptop. Okay, I would always 99% of the time I recommend a laptop. All right, so let's build something together. Okay, and it was very hard for me to decide what we're going to build before I got into tonight's session because there are just so many things. We can build comic books, we can build an app, we can build an AI agent. We could decide to build so many things. We could do data analytics with AI. But guess what? Today we'll be building an app together. We'll be building an app together. Okay. And we are going to use two tools. We use two tools. We would use ChatGPT and we would use Lovable. Okay, we can even build the app using two different tools. We use Lovable and we use Base 44. Okay, and we can even compare which AI is the best in building apps. Okay, we'll build an app. All right. And the app we build is an app um where is an app where people can go on the app, okay, and create their own online store. Okay, say for example, a vendor, all right, and this vendor does not have a website. You can build an app that can help the vendor create their own website without having to code. And even you who create the app without writing code. And we're going to do that tonight. Okay, Queen says, please, is this meeting recorded? Because I don't have my laptop close to me. Queen, the only lifeline you have now for getting the resources I'll be using is fill out the attendance form. If you fill out the attendance form, then you're good to go. All right, you're good to go. So let's go ahead and build together. So I'm going to open up ChatGPT. Okay, so if you have ChatGPT, open it up. You can simply let's do it together. Okay, let me share my screen. All right. If you don't have a laptop, it is necessary for you to fill out the attendance form. Even if you do, network could kick you out at some point. So safe to fill out the attendance form. And any other resources that will be using tonight will be shared if and only if you fill out the attendance form. Okay, so I'm going to come here and search chat GPT, chat GPT. Okay, chat GPT. And that should take me to this page that says chat GPT. Okay, chat GPT is your AI chatbot for everyday use. So it can be used for everyday stuff. You can chat with it and it will give you stuff. How many of you already use chat GPT here? How many of you already use ChatGPT? Just type ChatGPT. If you already use ChatGPT, just type ChatGPT in the chat. So I want to know because ChatGPT is not new. Okay. Majority of us use ChatGPT. And if I may ask, what do you use it for? What do you typically use it for? Is it your job or you just, play around with it and um I know, fill out the attendance form if you have issues with your network. Okay, that's the next thing for you to do. Fill out the attendance form if you want to get in touch with us. Fill out the attendance form. All right. So what do you use it for? For work. Okay, somebody said for work, to write and edit. Fantastic. Chat GPT, okay. Research work. If you want to do better research work, don't use Chat GPT, use Perplexity AI. Okay. If it's research you're doing, Bulus, use Perplexity AI. Okay. Perplexity AI. Use Perplexity AI for that. Okay. Please attendance. So, Deborah, your namesake needs the attendance. So please send the attendance to. So Deborah, send the attendance to Deborah. Okay. So Deborah, look at the chat. You see Deborah posting the attendance for. All right. So, and I'm not joking. Okay. One of my team members is also Deborah. All right. Please, where do I fill the attendance? It's in the chat. You see my team member please pasting it right now. So that's the attendance one. Now, if you use it for research work, use Perplexity. Okay, use Perplexity, not ChatGPT. All right. Thank me later. Now, but today we'll be using ChatGPT, and it's because of the kind of result we want. That's why we're not using Perplexity today. So, what we are going to do is we would ask ChatGPT to create something for us. Again, remember, we want to create a website or an app that allows users create their own online store. Okay? Create their own online store so that um they don't go through the hassle of having to code, or they need to you know um hire a developer to help them code and the likes. Okay, so what I would do is I don't think this is loaded up yet, so just give me a second. Let me check my network V2. Let me see, but confirm you can actually hear me. Can we hear me? Mm. Okay, network is a little bit slow, but I think I'll just go on typing. Can we hear me clearly, guys? Can you hear me clearly? Okay, Zara, fantastic. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's go ahead then. So what we are going to do, we that don't have access to laptop, can we try it on tab or later? Yeah, you can do it on tab. You can do it on your phone. But again, I recommend a laptop. Okay, I recommend a laptop. All right. So what you want to do is we want to tell ChatGPT to give us a mini PRD for our app. Okay, a mini PRD for our app, and we'll tell it all about the app and what it should do, and we'll just sit down and wait for ChatGPT to give us a mini PRD. Now, what is a PRD to even start with? If you want to build an app, you must have a PRD. A PRD is something called, or is called, product requirement document. Okay, it is that document that contains every single thing the app or website should do. Okay, what did I call it again? What did I say PRD is? Product requirement document. So all the things that the app should do, okay, is going to be contained inside of it. So we're going to now tell, thank you very much, Esther. So we'll tell ChatGPT, we'll say, create a PRD, or no, let's say a mini PRD, okay? Because we don't want it to be too elaborate. We just want to build something simple, okay? So a mini PRD for my app, which I want to build using Lovable. Okay, Lovable is let me zoom in a little bit so that you can see what I'm typing. All right. So Lovable is the AI would use, is the second AI tool we would use in building. So we'll just go ahead and list out everything we want the app to do. Okay, using Lovable. I want the app to be able, okay, or I want the app to allow anyone create or build, let's say build, anyone their build their own online store in 6 easy steps. Okay, then you list it out. Okay, they provide their business details. Okay, upload a backdrop. Upload a backdrop. Um, so upload product details and pricing, comma. They should be able to select. You should be able to select um, um, from a currencies, variety of currencies. What else? Um, they they should also select a custom color theme. You can say a color theme from a color wheel from color wheel. Okay, color wheel or from color wheels. Now, yeah, I'll drop the prompt. I'm too fast. Don't worry, I'll copy and paste it. Okay. My Some people close to me used to say I type very slowly. So I'm shocked when you say I'm too fast, but no worries. I would paste it in the chat. Okay. I'll definitely paste it in the chat once I'm done. Okay, from color wheels. What else? Then they should paste their paystack link. Paystack link. So this is for those who, if you have a paystack link, it allows your customer pay online. Okay, they can pay you online. Um, if no if no paystack link, all right, then by default, the button shows contact to order. Okay, contact to place your order or contact to order. Okay, and they should have a full size preview page before going live. So I've just narrated what my idea is about the app. Okay, so if somebody comes on there and they want to build their own online store, they just provide their company details, a backdrop, um, you know, the detail of their product. So they upload picture, select pricing, they can select currencies, whether Naira, dollar, and the likes. Then they can customize. Okay, they can customize. Okay, they can customize. I think there's something I missed. Okay, they can customize. So in the customize, let's see, color wheel. Let's put they should also select the look of the store. Okay, that's in brackets, carousel, grid, what else? Or lists. Okay, or lists. There should be category filters as well. Category filters. So if you look, the story I've said is even more than 6 steps, but ChatGPT will now help me distill this into 6 steps. Okay. So let me copy and paste the prompts. Let me copy and paste the prompts in the chat. So that is the prompt. Okay, that is the prompt in the chat. For some reason I can't send yet. So I think what I'll do, just give me a second to refresh this page. Give me a second to refresh this page so that I can Send. Okay, so I'm refreshing my chat GPT. So you can send yours and let's see what it gives you. Okay, let us see what it gives you. Let's see what it gives you. So ask anything, but it's not downloading. Okay, so give me 1 second to make a switch. Let me make a switch and then we would probably get this. Okay, but I want to believe we can hear me loud and clear, right? Can we hear me? Can we hear me? I can hear you. Okay, fantastic. All right, so let me reload. Let me reload this page. Okay, let's reload. Let's see if it's a lot better now. Let's see if it's a lot better. Somebody said it is incomplete. The prompt is incomplete. Are you sure? Let me see. Page before going live. It's complete, right? Oh, okay. It's not complete from the top. Okay, from the top. Wow. 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 Okay, let me see. What do I have? Oh, it's incomplete. All right. So let me see. What did I draw? So let me just copy that and try and complete it. Let me just copy that and complete it. Okay, copy. Okay, let's copy it. Control V to paste. Upload a backdrop. Okay, so give me a mini PRD. Okay, give me a mini PRD or an app I want to build using Lovable. Okay, using Lovable. It allows anyone build their online store, their online store in 6 easy steps. Okay, in 6 easy steps. They provide their business details. Business details. So this is everything now. Okay. So thankfully we did not miss out anything much. So I'll drop this now. So this should be complete. Okay. So this should be complete. Okay. Fantastic. Okay. Somebody helped. Linda, thank you very much. All right. Linda helped. So let's see. Um, okay. So for some reason, hmm, okay. So while this is going on, okay, I'm sure you must have sent yours to ChatGPT and it's working. Now open a second tab and type lovable. Okay, lovable, love and able without the E in love. Okay, love and able without the E in love, and then search it. Okay, when you search it, it should bring you to a page for Lovable. It should bring you to a page for Lovable. Okay. For some reason, this all right, so let's try again. So yes, we are in Lovable now. Okay. We're unlovable now. My ChatGPT is still loading, but we keep trying. Okay, we keep trying. So we are now in lovable. Okay, so when you search lovable, you see lovable build apps and websites with AI. Now, if it's your first time, you need to sign up. Okay, you click on create account. But if it's not your first time, you can just continue. And even if you continue like this, you still need to sign up. So you just click on sign up and follow the prompt. It is very easy to sign up. Okay. Click on get started. If you click on get started, you'll be able to sign up. But because I have an account already, I'll just click on log in. Okay. If you want to sign up, click on sign up, click on get started. If you already have an account, click on login. So, but whether you click on sign up or login, it would ask you continue with Google. So I will continue with Google. Okay, I will continue with Google so that I can get signed in. So I'll click on continue with Google and it should ask me to select a Google account. So it's pretty much the same procedure if you are just signing in. Okay, if you are just signing in. But so let's see. Let's see. So it should sign me in. And once it signs me in, then I can go ahead and just paste in the mini PRD into Lovable. Okay, exactly. So I'm in. So I can paste that mini PRD in here now. Okay, I can paste the mini PRD in here. I can paste it in there. Okay, so I'm still waiting for my own ChatGPT to get activated. Okay, I'm not sure um why it's not loading. So for some reason it's not loading. So just let's give it a little bit of time. Okay. So once you paste it and send, it should build the app for you. Simple. It will build the app for you. So if there's anybody who has already gotten their own mini PRD, just copy it from ChatGPT and paste it in Lovable and hit send. That's all. Don't hit plan, please. Hit send. Send, not plan. Okay, send. All right, and you are good to go. You should be good to go. Okay, so I think my ChatGPT is here now. So I'll paste the prompt and send it. Okay, I pasted the prompt and sent. So let's give it a little bit of time to create my mini PRD for me. So this is Lovable, and you can see what is it saying? Ask Lovable to create an internal to ask Lovable to create a dashboard to so you can just ask them to create a landing page for my so you can do amazing stuff with Lovable. Okay, so again my ChatGPT is thinking. Somebody said my ChatGPT isn't working. Okay, are you saying it's not only me? Are you saying it's not only me facing the ChatGPT issue? Who else is facing the same issue with ChatGPT? Let's see if it's a general stuff because Lovable has loaded but ChatGPT hasn't. Okay. Yeah, not only you. All right. So meanwhile, let me try Claude. Okay. Let me try Claude if Claude would work. So it's not just ChatGPT. I could use Claude. Okay, I could use Claude to get the same results while ChatGPT is thinking. Let's try Claude. Okay, let's try Claude AI. Okay. So, but how many of you have been able to get into Lovable? How many of you are here in Lovable? You signed up. You are now here. You have a page that looks like this on Lovable. Just type Lovable in the chat. I'll give you a minute. Okay, I'll give us a couple of minutes to type Lovable. So just type Lovable in the chat. We can also use base 44. There's another one. Okay, let me expose you to them. Base 44. So you can choose base. How do you spell base again? Yeah, base 44. Okay, this is base 44. You can build apps with AI in minutes. So it works like Lovable as well. So you can use either Lovable or base 44. Just sign up and you are good to go. Okay. You can choose any role, Linda. You choose any role. I will choose founder because I am aiming to be a founder as well. I want to be a founder. I want to be a CEO. Okay. Don't you want to be a CEO? Choose it and claim it. Okay. Choose the role that fits you and claim it. All right, so this is base 44. This is how base 44 looks like. You can see almost the same interface. Build an app for the big game. Okay, 50K in price. So I think currently maybe on a promo. So now while that is going on, okay, while that is going on, I think Claude is also, I think it's network, okay, so ChatGPT is still loading. So while all of this is happening, okay, let's talk about how to position yourself, okay, let's talk about how to position yourself while all of this is loading. Okay, mini PRD for Lovable for online store. So yeah, okay. Just as I was about to walk away and ChatGPT answered, you can imagine. So mini PRD six-step online store builder. Okay, six-step online store builder. So Chime, you are writing on my screen. Please kindly stop writing on my screen so I don't distract people. All right. So I'm just going to copy it. You can see product overview, product name, Swift store, target, target user, core user flow. So it has a user flow, user lands on app, clicks create my store, completes his guided steps, view full size preview, click go live, share store link immediately. Okay. So um, I'm just going to copy everything that I have here. I'm just going to copy everything ChatGPT gave me. Call user flow, feature stuff, okay, feature. Then you can see product and pricing, product name, list everything. So ChatGPT did the hard work for me. And you can see the currency, put Naira, USD. So I would just copy that store look and feel, accent color, primary color, accent color, background color. So preview and go live, functional requirements, non-functional requirements, MVP, out of scope. So this is something for later. Then a success metric. So what I'll do is I won't copy the MVP out of scope. Okay, I can, but I just want to minimize the text. So I would put this and um, go back to Lovable and paste. So I can paste it in Lovable and just send it. Okay, Lovable would take it and start building the app. Okay, Lovable will take it and start building the app. I can also put it in base 44. Okay, I can paste it here in base 44 and send it. And base 44 would also start building the app. It will also start building the app. So Lovable is going to build. Okay, base 44 would also start building in a little bit. So as they are building, let us go back to the slide. Linda, I think the best thing you can do now is fill out the attendance form. So you get the recording and you can replicate the same thing I'm doing currently. Okay, you can see Lovable is trying to load. Okay, base 44 has not started yet, but it's also going to start working soon. All right. So while that is going on, okay, like we said, let's talk about some of the things that Lovable is an AI, okay? It's like ChatGPT, okay? But the difference is it builds apps for you, okay? So I don't know if that answers your question. So is ChatGPT an app? It depends on where you're accessing it from, whether online and so you said my Lovable is not working. Try base 44 then. Try base 45. I gave you two different ones. So if you feel Lovable is not working and you're sure it's not your network, okay, because I feel my network is a bit slow, okay. So I'll go back and check after a while. I'll go back and check. Um Base 44 is what you want to search for. Okay, series. Series, I don't know whether that's your real name. Just search base 44, okay, and go on the site and you're good to go. All right. Now, yes, you can upload it to Play Store once you're done. Okay. So, but I'll take questions um um after the session. All right. So as Lovable is building, let us be informing ourselves. Now, let me show you um some people who have done this before. So, because you may be thinking, oh, can somebody who has never built an app actually build an app? Okay. Can somebody who has never done anything tech before actually get into tech? Okay. And these are people, Abigail, Tony, Benga, Nathaniel, Abdurrashid. And I love to spotlight Tony and Nathaniel because I was the one who prepared them both ahead of their job interview. And good thing was that they went on to get the jobs. Okay, both of them went on to get the jobs. So that's also something you get here at Analytics Business, where you get prepared ahead of your interview so that you can ace it. Now, let's look back a little bit at 2025. You see, there is a report called the World Economic Forum Future of Jobs Report. If you are very conversant with world politics, you would have heard of World Economic Forum. Now, the World Economic Forum is pretty much where world decisions are made. Okay, that is where countries are represented by some of the strongest individuals across the globe. Okay, you see countries building relationships via the World Economic Forum. Again, if you've not filled out the attendance form, do well to fill it out. Do well to fill it out. Now, in this forum, they always talk about the future of jobs. And the latest one came out in 2025, and it's always projects 5 years into the future. What is likely going to happen? And looking back at 2025, when employers were asked early, this was early 2025. Okay, what skills would you rather want um your employee to have before you hire them? In the 11th position, that was where AI was mentioned. In the 11th position, that was where AI was mentioned. Okay, and at the top, it was analytical thinking. But right now, okay, in 2026, as we speak, right on top, you have AI, and it is leading by a very huge margin, okay, by a very huge margin, 87%. Okay, it is leading by a very huge margin. The next to it is 70. So I want you to just take a moment and think for a while. What do you think would happen before 2026 ends? Do you want to wait until the end of 2026 and see what opportunities AI is going to spring up? Okay. So I was seeing a post the other time. They said AI is going to create a lot of billionaires than any other time, and that's because AI these days. The reason for the popularity is because you don't need coding to be able to build an AI solution these days, or any solution for that matter. Okay, you don't need coding. Let me quickly check my Lovable. Let me see how far it has gone. Okay, let me see how far it has gone. Okay, so this is the PRD here, the same mini PRD I pasted, and it thought for 27 seconds, and it said, I'll build Swift Store, a beautiful guided 6-step store builder with a modern, trustworthy aesthetics. So it has told me all the story design direction. So it tells me the design direction, the first version feature. So, and now it is building. So it says setup design system done, building landing page done. Now it is creating the store builder wizard. And then from there, it will build store preview. So I'm going to wait for this to get done. Once all these four things are done, it should start presenting my preview in this place, and we can test it out. We'll test the app out here together. Okay, so let me know if yours is also building. Okay, let me know if yours is also building. So, okay, I think is it done? Oh, okay, coincidentally, it is done. All right, and it said Swift Store is ready. I've built a beautiful 6-step online. Where is it? Who is writing on my screen again? Please don't write on my screen, okay? It is highly distracting. Thank you very much. All right. So I'm just gonna click on try again. So it would reload. Okay, no, it's reloading. So the preview is loading. So I think we should just wait and test it out, or we'll come back and test it out. So while I was checking, it just finished building. Okay, so these are the details, landing page with so first version feature, landing page, and all of that. The app encountered an error. So let's refresh. Let's refresh. So I'll just refresh the whole page. Okay, let's refresh the whole page, and would come back once it is done refreshing. All right. So as we were saying regarding um the opportunities, somebody said I'm lost due to bad network. So just ensure to fill out the attendance form. Okay. Just ensure to fill out the attendance form if your network is bad. That's the only way out at this point. Okay, sadly, that's the only way out. So let's continue. Now, recruiters are doing something very strange these days. Okay, and I want to let you in on it. Let me let you in on it. Okay, let me let you in on it. Now, you see, recruiters that are located somewhere in North America, they are no longer only focusing on hiring from their own locality over there in the US, Canada, UK. They are looking also at potential African talents, okay? They are looking at potential African talent that they can hire. So Nigerians who can do the same job. And why? Two things. Okay, or let me even say one thing. There's only one reason why they are looking for Africans. The reason they are looking for Africans is because they know that if they hire you, you can also deliver the same level of professionalism and talent, okay? But they can afford to pay you way lesser. And it may sound like you're at a disadvantage. Okay, why should I be excited about that as an African? Let me tell you the reason. Normally, you could be paid somewhere around 80,000 US dollars for an average tech role if you are resided in the US, okay, or Canada, for example. But if you're somewhere in Africa and you're hired and you're working remotely from Africa, they will cut it down. They can even cut it down to 20,000. From 80,000, they'll remove a whooping 60,000 and give you 20,000 US dollars per year. Now, you may think, that's too small, right? Okay, or it's not, you won't feel good that they're cutting down your salary, but there's a reason. There is something called um cost of living. So they factor that in while they are, negotiating with you. So they can negotiate 20,000 or 30,000, but let's take 20,000, which is the lowest. Now, 20,000, somebody in the chat, help me convert it to Naira and then divide it by 12. So you know how much you are taking home per month. Okay? And then once someone helps us with that mathematics, I want you to now ask yourself, if you were to pay, listen to my question, if you were to pay 50% tax to Nigerian government on that money, would you gladly do that? Would you gladly do it? So somebody help us with that. Okay. Somebody help us with that. Okay. Somebody help us with the mathematics so people can answer my question. So your answer will then determine whether it's even worth it or not. Okay. Your answer will determine whether it's even worth it or not. No, I said 20,000 US dollars per year, divide it into 12 places and convert it to Naira. Convert it to Naira. How much are you earning monthly in Naira? So that was the question. And then, is that decent for you? Of course, it may not buy you a Lamborghini. Okay, it won't buy you a Lamborghini or outrightly a house in Lekki straight away. But the big question is, isn't that isn't that um isn't that can we hear me clearly? Can we hear me clearly, guys? Am I audible enough? If you can hear me clearly, just type I can hear you clearly so we know whether it's from my end or CL, who is that? I think CL 2024. So we know whether it's from your end. So CL 2024, you can see quite a number of people can hear me. So please check your network. Okay, so Linda says 2.4 million. Is it up to 2.4? Are you sure you've not added to it? Are you sure you've not added to it? Okay, so let's take 2.4. So the question is, if you were to now pay a tax of 50%, would you be annoyed? Would you be too annoyed with what you still be left for you to take home on a monthly basis? Okay, if you were to pay, so divide it by two and give one part to Nigerian government, okay, won't you still be happy with what's left? So you can see why the opportunities are endless, okay? And this is one of the things that recruiters are doing right now. All right. One of the things recruiters are doing. All right. So now this is the future of job reports. I included the link here. So it's about 300 pages. You may want to go through the reports from the World Economic Forum. Okay, so before we continue, let's check Lovable again. Okay, so this is Lovable. We're back in Lovable. Okay, so the preview has successfully loaded. So you can see Swift Store is asking me to sign in, launch your store in minutes, build your online store in 6 simple steps. No code, no complexity, just a beautiful mobile ready store. Okay, so create my store, see examples. All right. Your store name, your store name, 6 steps to your dream store, business details, branding, products, payments, customize, and go live. Start building now. So you can see how the landing page is. So if I click on create my store, it should take me to a page where I can start putting in my details. So let's go. Let's start. Let's start, guys. So let's start. Store name. Somebody should give me my store name. Give me a store name. But let me just pick somebody's name here randomly. Whose name should I pick now? Let me see. Ade, Ade, I'll pick Ade. So Ade Gadgets Store, Ade Gadget Store. So we're testing what we built, okay? We're testing what we built. So Ade Gadget Store, description, we sell the best phone gadgets across Africa, okay? You're going global, okay? So brag about it across Africa, all right? Then your email. So I'm just going to put my own email there. Okay. I'm just going to put my own email there. All right. I'm just going to put my own email there. Okay. Phone number. You can see this is a sample phone number. So I'll just put a phone number there, +234. Okay. I'll just put a sample phone number there. All right. And you can see I can include my Instagram handle, my Twitter handle, and my Facebook handle. I can include them so that it appears on my store. So from my store, people can go back to my um uh, social media page. But I'll just skip that and click on next. Now, this is the branding. Now, I need a banner and a logo. I need a banner and a logo. And you can design logos these days with ChatGPT and even some other online AI as well. Okay. Somebody said Oja Market, City Hand. Fantastic. I like that name. Um, Omo Talks. Home PC said Omo Talks. So home PC, you need something like this. You need to be able to build something like this for yourself. Okay. That person that said Oja Market. All right. So where is Ojaba Market? I think Ojaba Market is I think there is one in Kwara State if I'm correct. So I'm just going to click and upload I'm going to click and upload a backdrop. So I'll just click on a backdrop. Again, you can create a backdrop with ChatGPT. So I created this one with ChatGPT. So I'll just upload it here. Okay, you can see I'm uploading from my PC. If I have a logo, I can upload it, but I didn't come with a logo. So I'll just pick something from my system that looks like a logo. I'll put it there. Let's put this on Gadget Hub. Okay, I think I designed this with ChatGPT also. So I have a logo and a banner. So I go next. Now, add products. I can add products. So let's start adding products. I'll click on add products. What's the product name? Let's say um phone phone stand. Let's start with a phone stand. The price, let's say 10,000. Let's say 9,999. Description, I'll leave that. Category, I'll say accessory. Okay, accessories. Then I would upload the um I'll upload the phone stand. So that's the phone stand. I uploaded it from my laptop. Add product. Okay, and you can see that's the product there. So I'll just add, let me quickly add maybe three more. Okay, because of time. Let me add three more because of time. Okay, time is fast spent. So let me see what I have. Let's try to upload something first. So this is a power bank, a nano power bank. So I'll say nano power bank. nano power bank. Okay, nano power bank. Let's set a price. So I'll say let's say 14,999. 14,900. Okay. Somebody just wrote on my screen now. Please again, do not write on my screen. Thank you very, 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 very much. Okay, very much. Okay, I appreciate you for not writing on my screen. All right, so add products. So that's the second product. Let me add one. Let me just add one more because of time. Okay, which one do I have again? So let's see, phone sanitizer. Let's add this phone sanitizer, okay? So I'll call it phone sanitizer. Okay, phone sanitizer. Phone sanitizer. Phone sanitizer. Phone sanitizer. All right. Remember how all of us were cleaning our phones during COVID-19 era? Do you remember? So you clean your stuff before you hold it, okay? So I have accessories, so I can just select accessories again. So as I create um categories, it adds. So um add products. Okay, so I have three products. I'll click on next. So you can add as many products as you want. Now, currency, I'll keep it at Naira, but I can select any others. Okay. Then if I have a pay stack link, I put a pay stack link. If I don't have a pay stack link, then I want to provide my phone line. Okay, I want to provide my phone line so people can reach out to me via WhatsApp. Okay, or email or call number. Okay, but my WhatsApp is okay. I'll click on next and I need to choose a color theme. So I'll choose black and gold. Okay, black and gold, and I can customize the color here. Okay, if I don't want any of this one, I can actually click on this and actually customize the color. Okay, I can customize the color. All right, I can customize the color. Okay, I'm using Analytics business color. Okay, I'll leave background as white. All right. So grid, I can choose whether a grid layout, list layout, or carousel. But I'll choose grid, show category filter. Yes. Next. Then next is go live. So look at how, let me make it full screen so you will see. Look at how my store would look like. So this is how my store would look like. Okay. Can you see, guys? This is how my store looks like. Can we see these guys? Can we see? Can we see that? So, and I have the desktop view and the mobile view. So this is how it's going to look on phone. This is how it's going to look on a phone. Okay. And this is how it is going to look on a laptop. Okay. A day gadget store. So imagine having a gadget store like this. People can reach out to you. You can see accessories. So it filters to two are in accessories then. This is all. So if you include many other categories, you see all the other categories as well. So all that is left is for me to go live. So when I click on go live, it says your store is now live. Your store is now live. I can copy the link. Okay, I can copy the link of the store and now paste um somewhere. Okay, I can copy the link of the store and now paste somewhere. Okay, so base 44 was also meant to build the same thing. Okay, I don't know what base 44 was doing. All right, I don't know what base 44 was doing. Give me a second. Okay. So if you use base 44, let me know. It works the same way. Okay, it works the same way. Base 44 works same way as well. Okay, base 44 works same way as well. So that's pretty much what we built, and you can see working fine, and I can publish this app on Lovable itself. So you want to really go live, you can publish the app on Lovable and people can use. All right, so this is something that we built, a working app without any stress, casually, like just casually. Imagine casually building an app. So, and that's what we just done right now. So that's the new reality. So now imagine we now want to sit down with this and give it the time that it deserves. Okay, we put in our color, put in all our details, and it comes out the exact way that we want it. Okay, so that's the new reality. So people like myself and yourself who don't like writing codes, we can now build real solutions. And it goes beyond just apps. We can build websites, we can build landing pages, and so on. Okay, and so on. So now I would leave the World Economic Forum Future of Jobs report for you to see. This is another chart showing that employers are saying that between now and 2030, AI is going to drive business transformation. Okay? AI is going to be driving business transformation. That's not by any means a lie. Okay? That's not by any means a lie. Okay, and you can see by a very huge margin, AI is leading. AI is leading. So it can't go wrong for you if you learn AI. And there are so many other charts showing the fastest growing jobs on the left and the fastest declining jobs on the right. And you see jobs like mechanical engineering declining. You see jobs like relationship manager declining, financial analysis analyst declining, even lawyers, okay, survey researchers, chemical engineers, human resource specialists, power production plant operators, shop salespersons, because you now have AI systems that are doing this, or not just because AI is replacing them directly, these people are transitioning into the AI space. Okay, they're transitioning into the AI space, and that just communicates the trend. Okay, that communicates the trend. So the list is a very long list. I'm not going to bore you with that. You can always go through it once you've gotten my slide. Now, one of the things I want to leave you with is this formula: learn, package, and apply. So if you really want to get that job in 2026, three things you must do: learn, package, and apply. Okay, people are getting jobs. Okay, there was somebody who it was posted in our group today that, oh, the person just got a job. Person has not done a video for us yet. Else I'll have presented the video so you guys can see. Okay, somebody who like yourself passed through the program, was able to learn, package, apply, and they've landed the role. Now, the beautiful thing about this is that you can't remove or exclude any one of these three. Okay, if you learn package and you don't apply, you are simply saying, I don't want a job. If you learn but you don't package and you apply, recruiters would scroll past your LinkedIn, your CV, your application. They'll scroll past it because it looks just like every other person else's. Okay, then if you don't learn but you package and apply, please answer this question for me. What are you packaging? If you are not learning it, what are you packaging if it's not scam? Okay, that's another definition of scam. You are not learning the job, you are not learning how to use AI, but you are packaging that you know how to use AI and you're applying to jobs. Okay, that's a very risky thing to do. Okay, so it just goes to show that you can't leave anyone out of this. You can't leave anything out of this. So these are some of the salary ranges you can learn. We've talked about that as well. These are more people that got jobs after passing through 10 analytics. Joel, Vivian, Oluwadamilare, and Ikmat. Ikmat was also prepared for an interview by me. It was when she got the job I discovered that she was a nursing mother at the time she was learning. So from then I used to tell people, you don't have any excuse anymore. You don't have any excuse anymore, okay, to getting into tech. Now, let me tell you about 6 career paths in AI because you have to be specific. Okay, 6 career paths in AI that you can get into in 2026. Okay, in 2026, 6 career paths you can get into. Number one, you have vibe coding, then you have AI video content creation, you have AI automation engineering, you also have generative AI for data analytics. Then you have AI for business analysis and project managers. And then you have AI for HR analytics. Now we'll take each of them one after the other and dissect what they are. Now for vibe coding, this is the career path you want to go for. And I want you to listen very carefully because this is the part where you get to choose which career path to actually go for. Okay, which career path to go for. So um AI vibe coding is the career path you want to go for if you're that person that wants to be able to build apps and websites without writing code. So beyond what I've done today or what we've built today together, If you want to take it a lot further, this is the career path to go for. Okay, vibe coding. So AI does the coding for you, you do the vibing. Okay. So you're just focused on what's the result of the app. Okay, does it meet my specification? And that's why you need a mini PRD at the start. That's why to control the output. So this is AI video content creation. So you want to be able to create AI generated videos for advertisements or for content. Now you see channels that are just purely AI generated. Okay, they're just AI generated content, and they're getting the subscribers, they're getting the views, and all of that. So, and these are these are these are these are career paths you can go for, and you start from the very foundation. You also have AI automation engineering. So, imagine a business owner, okay, struggling with DMs. All right, they're struggling with DMs, and um they're considering hiring somebody to take care of their DMs while they do other things. Guess what? You now come and say, come, don't hire that person. I'll give you an AI and you can hire the AI at a much lower cost. Okay? Why should I hire an AI over a person? AI will not complain. Okay? AI will work on Sundays. AI would, not take any breaks, no rest. They are always on. So it's going to give your customer that 24/7, not the bragging 24/7, the actual real 24/7 experience. Anytime they ask a question, they get a response, and not just an ordinary response, a human-like response. So who builds this AI agent? It is the AI automation engineer. So if you want to be able to build stuff like that, then you want to go for AI automation engineering. And guess what? It does not involve writing codes as well. Just drag and drop, join, and they are good to go. You also have generative AI for data analytics. Now, I would recommend this career path to you if you either have done something regarding data analytics in the past, or before now, you've always considered getting into data analytics, okay, or you have not started. So if you fall in any of these two categories, then this is probably the right career path for you. Now, apart from taking you through the foundation of data analytics itself, it also takes you through AI-assisted analysis via Excel and Power BI Copilot. You'd also go on to use enterprise AI tools like Microsoft Fabric. Then you go into using modern AI tools like quadratic AI, Zebra AI to analyze data, and then you do a little bit of automation as well. So that's why I say if you either have done something regarding data analytics in the past, or you have been considering it, but you haven't done anything about it, then this is the time to do something about it. Then you have AI for project managers and business analysts. So as a business analyst or project manager, the job is to ensure that any project a company embarks on is successful. And to make this happen is easier said than done. Okay, you have to meet with stakeholders, you record the meetings, you want to turn the meetings into, you see that PRD that we came up with. Okay, usually it's a series of meetings with stakeholders, series of meetings to really understand what they want. Then you document it into a PRD manually. That same thing that ChatGPT gave us that we used to build the app today, the PRD, it can take 1 month of meetings, weeks of writing and rewriting, okay, before you get it approved, and then before you can now give it to the developers to start developing. So with AI, you can condense all of those things into the business analysis and project management framework. So instead of doing it manually, you are focused on doing it automatically. Okay, you'd even get to a point where you learn how to automate a number of processes using anything. So you use ClickUp AI, Asana AI, Gemini, Miro AI, and so on. Okay, and then you go on to, so if you're considering AI and HR analytics, I recommend this particular career path if you are here and you are a HR professional, or you are considering getting into HR. Okay, so HR has gone beyond just sending emails. and going through CVs manually. No, where we are at HR now is you supercharge your HR with analytics where you're analyzing data like a data analyst. So in fact, you're using the exact same tools as a data analyst for this particular course. The only difference is that you would then need to focus more on HR data and the likes. Okay. And then you'd automate HR use cases as well. Now, as you are going through the program, by default, this comes along with it because we understand that if you learn the technical aspects alone, that's not enough for you to get a job. Okay, your CV must be revamped. So we'll show you how to do that. I'll give you a template. Your LinkedIn has to be also optimized. Okay, and I'll share you my LinkedIn page so that you all can see what it looks like. And guys, if you haven't filled the attendance form, if you are here and you have not filled the attendance form, this is the time to do it. Okay, this is the time to do it. So this is my LinkedIn page. Okay, let me copy the link. So in case you want to also connect with me, feel free to connect. All right. So that's my LinkedIn page in the chat right there. Again, if you've not filled out the attendance form, do well to fill it out. Okay. My team member will be posting it in the chat. So you have the LinkedIn optimization. Okay, I've given you a sample of my own profile so you can check it out, see what it looks like. If yours does not look like mine, then you probably need to start looking for how to panel beat yours. But we'll show you that if you are within the program. Okay, Ademola, don't worry. Deborah will post the link to the attendance form now. Do you have navigating the job market? Where do you apply to these jobs? Where and how? Different platforms have their own different peculiarities um when it comes to what's it called applying to jobs. Then you also have interview preparation. Okay, I talked about it shortly earlier. So if you have an interview coming up, we would prepare you ahead of the interview as long as you inform us beforehand. Okay, and this has gone very, very it has had a very positive impact on helping our participants get the roles at the end of the day. We also have job reference letters. So right now I'm working on a job reference letter for someone, and this person has, I think they finished the program a couple of months ago. I think last year even was when they did the program, and they're coming back for a reference letter now, and we're just issuing it to them, no extra cost, nothing. Okay, you have on-the-job support. This is self-explanatory, but let me explain. So after you've gotten a job, you would likely need help, especially at the beginning phase. Okay, so we make ourselves available so that you can get um help when needed and get a soft landing into the role. Then you have weekly mentorship. So during the week, during the program, okay, you get mentored. Then you also have Upwork profile optimization. For those of us who are here and you want to do freelancing, Kenneth, you're writing on my screen. Okay, Kenneth is writing on my screen. So please, Kenneth, do not write on my screen. Thank you very much. Okay, so okay, somebody just wrote on my screen again. 1 2 1 2 1 2. You're writing on my screen, so please, if you can stop that, I will be duly and highly appreciative. Okay, so like I said, for those of you who want to go into freelancing, Upwork is there for you. Okay. Eagle Lioness. I'm not sure if that's your real name, but if you want to get the recording, you have to fill out the attendance form. Okay, only those who fill out the attendance form will even be considered in the first place. Okay, and if you're having any trouble filling out the attendance form, um, whatsoever, you can reach out to any of the admins in the community, in the WhatsApp community that you are in, so they can send you the link. Okay, so and then. After this, it's a 2 month program, 8 weeks, depending on where you're looking at it from. Okay. 100% online. And your main classes are during the weekend, Saturdays and Sundays. Okay, Saturdays 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., Sundays 2 to 5 p.m. All right, for 3 hours each, you get to build real-world projects under the guidance of an expert. Then during the week, we meet with you, but they are not necessarily classes, it's just to support you to ensure that we're on the same page and you're not left behind. So, and it's another opportunity besides your group and your live classes for you to ask more questions. Okay, so your support sessions on Tuesdays, 9 to 10 p.m. And then you have your Thursday mentorship sessions, 9 to 10 p.m. as well. Okay, after all is said and done, we're going to go home with a certificate that is accredited by the ACTD, the American Council of Training and Development. What this means for you is that you can brag about it anywhere, you can talk about it anywhere, and it also sets you up for remote opportunities if that is what you are also looking for. These are some job boards that you can apply to for remote job, remote call, remote OK, Working Nomads, Crossover, Micro1.ai, Justpresso, WWR, Remoting, and so on. The list goes on and on. In fact, I mentioned some that are not on my screen. So that just goes to show how enormous the opportunities are out there. Pavel, this guy, is a teacher. He was a teacher. What did he do? Learn package apply, and he was able to land um, a third job. Same for Bukola. What did she do? She learned package and apply, and she was able to land a job in July. That was her first third job. Okay, Ene did the same, and now she's currently working remotely with a company in Germany. Okay, and this was 2025. You also have Judith. What did she do? Same thing. Didn't miss a class, did all her projects, moved from being a carer, now a tech professional. So the steps are easy. Number one, pick something to learn. Number two, start building portfolios, okay, of projects. So if you build your own projects, the one we did today, once you are done building, ensure to post it online. It is useless if it's just remaining on your laptop. How is anybody going to know that you can even do this thing? No one is going to know. Okay. And recruiters these days believe in proof, not necessarily certificate. So post it online, let people know that you're able to build it after you joined our session. Okay, and then you find a niche. So one of the things I tell people is after learning, if you want to give yourself a very good opportunity to land a job, find a niche, target specific industries, and you're likely to get more results. Then find your first client, and from there you scale to 10 plus, and the likes. Okay, this is just repeating some of the um, remote platforms where you can apply to jobs from. Okay, so how can I start today? That's a big question. And guess what? We have a class starting this weekend, 7th of February 2026. So if you want to get started this weekend, you're ready to get started this weekend, I'll show you how to get started this weekend on the special discount. Okay? If you also want to get started with the March cohorts, okay, but you still want the discount because normally for the March cohort, the discount is unavailable. But if you want to get the discount for the March cohort, then that's also a possibility. Okay, but it's better to start immediately. All right, so for any of the programs that you choose, for any of them that you choose, okay, it's a flat rate, 250,000 naira. All right, the price is the same for all. But right now, we have an early bird discount of 40%, up to 40%. You can get up to 40%. If you want just 30%, you can ask for 30%. We'll give you just 30%. But if you want up to 40%, you can get that as well. And that drops the price to 150,000 naira. The good thing about the 150,000 naira is you can choose to pay it once or you split the payment into two. Okay, 75,000, that gets you started February 7th. Okay, and then first week of March, you can balance the remaining 75,000. So if that works for you, you can start in March on the discount. The details are in the chat. Okay, the account details are in the chat. And once you're done, you can send a DM to 0811 374 7156. 0811 374 7156. Okay, but if you want to start in March and you still want the discount, because the discount is actually closing this night. You want to start in March, okay, but you still want the discount, because again, the discount is closing tonight. You can make a deposit of anywhere between 25 to 40,000 naira. Okay, make that deposit and you indicate that you want to get started in March and you are good to go. So the ball is in your court. Okay. Are you going to leave this opportunity on the table or take action and change your financial trajectory for 2026? A lot is changing, a lot is affecting us. Okay. Especially the way the economy is going now. But what are you doing personally about it? Okay, this is another unique opportunity. Um, what are you going to do about it? Now, this is the point where I'll take questions. If you've not filled out the attendance form, please do well to fill it out. Very important, especially if you're interested in getting the resources that are used in tonight's session. Um, okay, so questions. You can raise your hand. You can use the react button and click on raise hand like this. And once I see your hand up, I would take your question. So Joy said, "Can we pay tomorrow?" So Joy, how many of you are you referring to yourself? Because the discount ends tonight. Okay, so tomorrow is 250K that you're paying. All right. In fact, if you mention my name, I would avoid you tomorrow. Okay. So why not tonight? Why tomorrow? What's up? If you can pay tomorrow, why not tonight then? What's happening? What's the issue? Joy, why not tonight? Okay, why not tonight? Okay, Joy, go ahead and unmute. I've asked you to unmute.
Okay, hi, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. So I would have loved to pay tonight, but I have to go to the bank tomorrow.
Hey,
I
you
do
have to
not
be
have access to transfer my phone.
okay. So what's gonna happen is this, okay? You have two options. Okay, you have two options. Now, the
Okay,
first option is if you don't want any stories that oh prices have changed now. I mean, between today and tomorrow, prices have changed because it happened to people also last year. In fact, this year, January, our prices changed. So people who knew our former prices from last year, they were shocked that what happened? So if you don't want that to happen, you can find someone to help you lock down the spot. Or if you don't want to do that, you can send a DM to one of the admins in the community where you are. Okay, send a DM to one of the admins in the community where you are and tell them the same thing that you just told me this evening. Oh, I do not have access to transfer. I'm sending payment tomorrow morning. Okay, so that they can reserve a spot for you. That's the whole point. So they can reserve a spot for you temporarily until tomorrow morning. And once tomorrow morning reaches, okay, it's either you claim it or they reassign it to somebody, and that person will be so lucky. Okay, so that is what you want to do. Fantastic. So let me see any other questions. Any other questions? Please, you mentioned an AI tool that can be used for research. Can you please say it again? Perplexity AI. Okay, Perplexity AI. I hope you got that. So somebody said, I'm a student, I'm having exams for now. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's a very good one. Till month end before I can be free for a couple of weeks before resumption. Okay, so it's up to you. The classes are during the weekend, so except if you're having classes during the weekends, okay. Back then when I was in school, I wasn't having class during the weekend. So, and even when I was in school back then, so many of my mates were doing tech when I was still, saying, tech is not my thing. only to fast forward and find myself in tech as well. So series, I'm not sure what your real name is, but series is what I see here. Um, so if you're waiting till month end, then you can also count yourself out of the discount. Okay. So, but like I said, if you want to start in March, which is an option, even before you ask, I already gave that option. You can secure a spot with a down payment and indicate you want to start in March. So do you want to start or not? I think that's the real question. Is Lovable an app that was mentioned earlier? Um, I think I answered this question. So you can call it an app, you can call it a website, okay, whatever it is. So the question I'll ask you is ChatGPT an app? So it is. It's an AI. It's actually an AI. So I love to call it an AI that helps you build apps. So that's what it is. Okay. So if you want to call it an app, fine. If you want to call it a website, also fine. But it's an AI that helps you. Somebody says Lovable free. I mean, quite a number of us just used it for free now in front of you, Fumzi. Okay. So payments options for people in Ghana. So if you are in Ghana, you can also reach out to any of our admins now so they can help you. They can walk you through on how to make payments if you're in Ghana, okay, from Ghana. So just go to the WhatsApp community, any of the admins that you find in the Tenalytics business WhatsApp community, then send them a DM and they will help you out. Okay. You can pay online actually. There is a link if you want to do online payment. Let me even show you. Let me even show you the online payment. So if you want to do online payments, just visit this particular link. It's in the chat. I clicked it from the chat. It's analytics business .ca/open programs. Okay. So once you do that, it brings you to this page. So once it shows, I'll walk you through it. Okay, but yeah, you can pay online if you're in Ghana, or if you want one-on-one help, you can just reach out. Okay. Yep, you can reach out to Uchechukwu. So yeah, that's Uchechukwu. She's one of my team members here at Analytics Business. Okay, so reach out to her via 070-540-66055. I should walk you through everything that you need. Okay, so who else has a question before I shut this down? And once I'm off this call, okay, the discount is also likely off. Okay, it's also off. So who else has a question? Any more questions? Are we shutting this down now? And have you filled the attendance form? If you haven't, then ensure to fill it out. Okay, any more questions? Any more questions? Let me see those who are here. Who do I have here? I have Adebayo, Ademola, Andrew. Um, okay, let me see. Zbook. So Zbook, you can use the actual raise hand icon, not the emoji. So click on React. Okay, click on React and click on raise hand like this. So you see my camera, you see my raise hand icon. So then um you can use the raise hand icon. I'll ask you to unmute. Okay. All right. So kindly unmute. I've asked you to unmute.
Hey, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. So
Please,
Zbook
I just
Firefly, is that your name?
no, that's the name of my laptop.
Okay. All
So
right. So can I?
I just want to ask about how long will the class go if I'm going to be applying for the data analysis. Analysis.
Oh, that means you came late to this session, correct?
Yes,
Exactly, because we talked about that. So it's 2 months. So the program is for 2 months. May I know who I'm speaking with, please?
you're speaking with Ayomide Temitopo.
Okay, I am mediating Togo. You have fantastic names. All right. So it's for 2 months, okay?
Okay.
Or 8 weeks, depending on um okay, so yeah. 2 months. So have you secured your spots already? Ayomide, or what's the situation on your end?
I'm just a salary earner, so and I've fixed my do I have zeal of learning data analytics, but I've fixed my account until the March. I'm going to be joining at the March edition.
Okay, so that means you'll be paying 250K and you're fine with that.
No, you said there'll be discount on the March edition too also.
Okay, so what I said was normally the discount ends today. The discount is meant for the February edition, but I am making it available for the March edition if you are making a down payment today. So if you wait till that time, there's no, I mean, um, if I had said that the discount ends in March, okay, there is no point joining the February class, right? But I'm just making it available for the March cohorts if you make a deposit today. But if not, then that's also fine. You just go with the normal price of 250,000. All right. So if that's fine by you, that's also fine by me. Okay. So I don't know. What's the situation with that?
Ah, Oliver, I didn't have anything to say, but I just have to say that I know that God is going to provide if
Absolutely. Absolutely. If I were to give you a blank page and say, write down, I mean, and say, how much do you have now to secure a sports? How much would that be?
I wouldn't want to lie to you, sir, but I can still raise over maybe 20,000 for now just to secure a spot for March.
Okay, fantastic. This is what I'll do for you just because of your zeal. Normally, the minimum price to secure a sport for March is 25,000. Okay.
Okay.
But if you have that 20,000 and you secure it this night, I want you to send me a DM immediately. Now, the reason for sending me a DM is I'll speak with our finance team because normally they'll just send it back to you now or contact you and say, oh, we don't accept 20,000. The least is 25. Okay. But if you say 20 is the maximum that you can do right now, then you need to send me a DM after you must have made the payment so I can reach out to finance and clarify on your behalf so that they can still leave that spot for you, okay, until March. Does that work for you? Does that work for you, Ayomide?
It works for me, but that will be tomorrow morning, tomorrow evening, before I
Okay.
could be able to pay the 20,000 naira. I'll
All right.
just,
So by tomorrow evening, we're already collating people. So we're already collating people for the February cohorts. By tomorrow evening, all the slots available will be gone. So that's just it. Okay. By tomorrow evening, sadly, all the slots available will be gone. So
the reason
that's
why I'm saying
another
that is
thing.
that the reason why I'm saying that is that because I'm applying for the March edition, but if you can just take that just to book the slot down for the March edition for me,
Yeah,
because
so yeah, so fantastic. So like I said, yeah, the March edition ordinarily does not come with a discount. So I'm just making that available because I know why in month end, people people may not be available. I mean, it may be sudden for people to start in the next 3 days, except if you had this all planned out before that. Oh, I really want to learn something this year. Then let me just jump into it. Or you said, I've postponed something like this for too long. Let me just join this particular one. Okay, but if you still need like another space of time, you can start in March. And if you are here and you want to benefit from the discount, okay, then go ahead and do this. So if you can make it earlier, I would advise that you make it earlier. But still, go ahead and send me a DM so that at least you get the opportunity to get that spot. Okay?
thank you very much, sir.
Right. Yeah, it's a pleasure. Okay. Um, Joy, your hand came up again. You want to say something? Somebody's asking in the chat, can I affiliate this course? What's the percentage? So how many when you say okay, so what you want to do, Esther, is you want to make further inquiries. Send a DM to us 0701 957 8847. 0701 957 8847. And we can pick up the discussion from there. But why not take the course yourself first and then see how it looks like. Okay? So that's what I would advise. So Joy, go ahead.
So please, I want to ask a question. For this AI automation engineering, how long is the course for? I didn't get that when you initially
Oh,
said
they
it.
are all 2 months. Okay. All of them are 2 months. We talked about it probably before you joined the session. So they are all 2 months, 100% online. Classes are weekends, Saturdays and Sundays, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturdays, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Sundays. And during the week, we still meet with you, but they are not actual classes. So Tuesday, 9 to 10 p.m., we meet with you just to clarify any gray areas you have regarding what has been done so far. And then on Thursdays, you do mentorship, same time, 9 to 10 p.m. So that's the structure of the class in terms of schedule. So I hope that answers your question, John.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, it's a pleasure. So, guys, it's already 9:46. I'll be looking forward to seeing each and every one of you in class. Okay. Who else has a question? How long is the vibe coding? Also 2 months. Okay. Okay, so I think that is all for now. Okay, if you've secured a spot, congratulations. Okay, these are your flowers. Congratulations. And if not, I still hope to see you in class come March. Okay, only that it will be sad for you to miss out on this unique discount. Okay, so guys, um, have a wonderful night rest. Okay, I really enjoyed myself in the session. I hope you learned one or two things as well. And it was worth your time. And if it was worth your time, then think about it. What you can get in one of these programs. Okay. All right. So yeah, Fumzi, some of the tools are subscribed, okay? In fact, majority of the tools are subscribed. But even with the free version, there's a lot you can do. The version I used today was the free version of both Lovable and Base 44. So, and anyone can use it as well. Okay? So I hope that answers your question. All right, so we'll be calling it a night tonight. Okay, I know majority of us want to go to bed. Um, you'll be having work tomorrow. So see you in class. Okay. Ayomide, your hand came up again. Do you want to say something?
Yes, and like I want to ask a question that can I get access to the video like screen record and stuff so that maybe I can go back through it?
Yeah, did you fill the form?
Yeah, I filled the form.
Okay, then you'll get it via email.
Okay, thank you.
All right, it's a pleasure. Okay, so cheers, guys, and have a wonderful night's rest.